Good morning. My name is Raba, and today I'll be presenting technology with a conscious. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge the part of my preparation for this presentation involved the use of OpenAI and ChatGPT to assist with structuring content, refining language, and locating relevant academic sources. All interpretations and final presentations are my own. So, starting off with creativity and engagement, imagine holding a device in your hand that costs less than a takeaway coffee, yet can detect heart irregularities in a remote village with no hospitals in sight. That is innovation with a conscience, where creativity doesn't just break boundaries, it breaks barriers. Today, I want to show how responsible and frugal innovation can transform not just industries but lives. What is responsible innovation? Responsible innovation asks us to slow down, reflect, and ask if we can create something, should we, or and for whom? According to Stilgo, responsible innovation is built on four principles: anticipation, which is predicting impacts before they occur; reflexivity, questioning our own assumptions; inclusion, inviting diverse voices and users in the designing process; and responsiveness, adapting to concerns as they emerge. These principles are essential in areas such as privacy, AI ethics, and environmental sustainability, where a lack of foresight can have profound consequences. Next up is frugal innovation. Frugal innovation involves doing more with less. It gained prominence in places like India, where a scarce resources fueled extraordinary ingenuity. It primarily focuses on simplicity. Next up is frugal innovation. Frugal innovation involves doing more with less. It gained prominence in places like India, where a scarce resources fueled extraordinary resourcefulness, affordability, and local relevance. According to resourcefulness, affordability, and local relevance. According to resourcefulness, affordability, and local relevance. Frugal innovation case studies. Some examples of it to bring it to life would be, say, portable ECG machines that costing a fraction of the traditional devices, providing life-saving diagnostics in rural areas, rural clinics, um, mobile learning platforms allowing students with only basic phones to access high-quality education, solar lamps that help rural communities replace kerosene and access clean energy. These are just some of the examples show how constraints can spark extraordinary creativity. Up is when responsible meets frugal. It creates a powerful synergy. When combined, responsible and frugal innovation creates powerful synergy. Frugal solutions are often naturally sustainable and socially inclusive, aligning well with the responsible innovation principles. But responsible checks on ethics, safety, and long term impact ensure the frugal solutions remain effective and equitable. Towards the end, the role of designers and engineers, for both of them, this means adapting a mindset that is both ethical and resource conscious from the very beginning. Important questions to ask is who benefits, what risk exists, and can we achieve more impact with fewer resources? When this mindset becomes part of the creative process, innovation becomes not only smarter but kinder. And eventually, to conclude, innovation with the conscious invites us to imagine a world where creativity is paired with responsibility and where resources constraints inspire, not limit ingenuity. When we innovate responsibly and frugally, we don't just make new things, we make meaningful things. Thank you. And eventually, to conclude, innovation with the